trimester, energy picked up for me out of nowhere. Like, I cannot tell you where, what, why, nothing. It just like poof, you that energy. So I was rocking with it, because before, I told you, I couldn't get nothing done. The laundry was a stretch for me. Any and everything, like standing there doing dishes, cooking, cleaning, everything was a stretch. But second trimester, I like it. I could do it. Like, I was still tired, and I couldn't do, like, I couldn't do it like all in one day. Like, I still got tired, and I still had to take breaks and things like that. But at least I had this motivation to do it, and I could work up the energy to actually get it done. I could get tasks done at this point. So, yeah, that, what else? So when I was about 4 months pregnant, so when I was about 4 months, my nausea went away out of nowhere. But a bitch wasn't complaining, because I could hold food down. I could tolerate things more. I wasn't, like, just by the smell of something vomiting. So, I mean, when I tell you my first trimester, me in that toilet, we was besties. Like, that was my nigga. That and my bucket. I had a bucket, like a little trash can. Them two, I fucks with them heavily. They will always be my besties, because they was there for me when I needed them. Okay. And I am not exaggerating. I promise you, like, when I was mobile through the house, my bucket had to be with me, because if I couldn't make it to the bathroom, or if we had company and somebody was in the bathroom, I had my bucket. So it was that bad. The only thing was, when we were in the car, I was screwed. And we didn't think of it until, like, towards the end of my first trimester, about keeping, like, bags and stuff in the car, but in case I did get sick. But that was another thing. I was throwing up on the side of the road, like, parking lots. Yo, the nausea was no joke. But anyway, so 4th trimester, it went away. And when I say the nausea went away, I mean the physical vomiting, that went away. I stopped actually throwing up. But the feeling I still got. My nose was still very sensitive. I just didn't actually get sick. But things still bothered me. And, like, if you know that, like, that taste that you get, like, that texture that your mouth gets when you do have to vomit, like that watery feeling and stuff like that, that chilled out. Like I said, I still got it. It just chilled out a little bit. I don't know if it's the same case for everybody, but that also, for me, makes me want to, like, actually vomit too, because it just doesn't feel right. And if, like, I try to eat something or drink something, it's like, if I try to eat something or drink something, it just doesn't mesh. So then I actually do end up getting sick. Okay, So then my appetite picked up. I was able to eat more, able to tolerate more. What else? Yeah. I started eating more frequently. What else? That was like pretty much it for that. I was just able to, which was a huge relief. And that's when I also started to, like, figure out, like, what I can keep down, what I can't keep down, what I can tolerate, what I can't tolerate, like, just all of those things. So my appetite did pick up, because I was just like, okay, this is what he likes, this is what baby likes, this is what I'm able to keep down, and so it's like, if I can keep it down, I'm gonna eat it, because first trimester was no joke. So that was just that. I started waking up early in my second trimester, like early in the morning, and so I would wake up like anywhere from like 7-ish, so like anywhere from like 7-ish. I would wake up 7-8, and I'd be up basically the rest of the day, and then I would be up all night, so till the sun came up. And my boyfriend, he worked overnight, so I wouldn't wake up until he basically got off work. And then when he got home, I would try to go to sleep. So I was more able to go to sleep when he was home. But when he wasn't home, I couldn't sleep. I'm first of all, I'm a night owl anyway, but I couldn't sleep. It was what it was, is what it is, whatever. But yeah, so I was waking up early in the morning, and I could stay up all day, get some things done in the house, some little things around, do that stuff, and then I'd be up all night. And most of the time, being up all night, I was planning my baby shower anyway, so I was doing that, looking up stuff, anything that I had to do for that. And then during the day, running errands for it, or doing things for the house, whatever the case may be. I would be doing that, or I would be trying to get rest from not being able to sleep, and at night, not being able to sleep at night, and then had just being up all day. Like, it was just like, once the sun came up, it was just like, okay, you're up. But I needed the rest, I needed to sleep. So that, and what else? Oh, and then on top of that, his movements were stronger too, so it's like he's up. And that's when they say that when you're moving and stuff, your baby sleep, like that soothes your baby. It's like rocking them to sleep. So it's like during the day, if I was up and moving and stuff, he was chilling. But it was like once I laid down for bed, he was up, like boom, 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 like he was up, okay? And he's like that now. Like, once I sit down, you thought. So that's always fun. And then too, I feel like, for me personally, I don't know if this is for everybody. I think I've heard it more in the 3rd trimester, but for me in my 2nd trimester, I feel like I started the nesting phase. Now, the nesting phase is supposed to be more of a, like, you know, constantly cleaning, you know, prepping for baby's arrival, you know, doing anything that you have to do just to prepare, get everything ready. You know, again, it's like having, it's supposed to be like having, I describe it as like always wanting the spring clean, like every day, you know, having that urge to spring clean every day. That's how I describe it. And I feel like in my 2nd trimester, that's how I got, like, the middle to the end. So, and then, you know, as a first-time parent too, like, we had bought him stuff, and family had bought him stuff, but like family and friends, but we didn't have a lot of things bought. So it was more so like I also started panicking too, because I'm like, I should have more stuff for him, and you know, but we had decided that it was best for us to wait till our baby shower to see what we got and then go shopping for him, especially since, you know, we were putting all of our money into our baby shower as well. So it was just smarter that way. So that's what we decided to do. But it's like, I don't know, it's just like me, like how we are, like we do everything ourselves. We feel better doing everything ourselves. We don't like to depend on other people, because a lot of times people don't come through. And, you know, it's like we don't want to put our, like, depend on somebody to do something and then they don't follow through. So for us, we rather do everything ourselves. So it's just like when I'm looking around and I'm like, we don't have anything for him, I start freaking out. So waiting till our baby shower is very hard for me. But I mean, if you can see all the stuff that's sitting in my living room right now, like, I bitch ain't worried no more. Like, trust me, I am not worried anymore. So, yeah.